Hi there, it's the Time Lord here with Bear. I couldn't fit a bull in alongside me as well. Just little Bear here. Isn't he cute? Why am I talking about bears and bulls? Well, I'm talking to you today about investments. And investments can be very complicated. There's a bear market, there's a bull market. Some people say invest in property. Some people say invest in cryptocurrencies, especially bitcoins. But what I want to talk to you about very briefly is what's called the poverty formula. The poverty formula is very simple. And many of us and many people watching will be in this trap, if you like. Poverty formula is you have a certain amount of money each week or each month or each quarter or each year, and you spend more than the money you have in your pocket and the money you make. You then bridge that gap by credit cards or by borrowing, generally. This is an ever decreasing spiral because you think, okay, well, if I could make more money, then basically I wouldn't borrow as much. But that's not true. The figures show, and all the statistics show, that if you make more money, you just borrow more money. You still live beyond your needs. So the first step of getting out of this poverty formula is to actually control spending, is to limit spending. That's the very first thing before you get onto investing or anything like that, and anything to do with bear markets, bull markets, and this is how it can be summed up. We spend money we don't have on things we don't need to impress people we don't even like, don't we, Bear? That's what we do. Yes, we do. However, there's a way out of this. It's called the wealth formula. And I want to introduce you to Miles Anderson, an accountant over 20 years, who's developed a formula to actually help you bring control. So once you've learned to control your spending, you can then step into the wealth formula, but not before. So it's not just worth saying, okay, I'm going to make more money, as I say, because you'll just actually borrow more money. So what is the wealth formula? If you've got your spending under control, this is what you can do. The wealth formula is based around what's called dividend fishing. And this is a technique that is used by fund managers, pension fund managers. If you've got a pension, if you've got an ISA, anything like that, then this will be being used by the experts. But what Miles Anderson has developed is a way of trading and showing you how you can do the same as these professional fund managers. And he's developed a technique which isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. That's a wealth and health warning. If you expect to make money overnight, don't. It won't happen, okay? Because the only way a get-rich-quick scheme works, for somebody to get rich quickly, somebody has to get skint very quickly. So this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's something that you develop a strategy over a medium to long term, 7, 10, 15, 20 years to actually make money and create wealth for yourself. So that's what it's about. So how does it work? Well, firstly, Miles Weekly will show you how to trade. Also, I'll be interviewing Miles once a month where he can answer your questions that you send in, and we have a bit of an interaction with Miles once a month, and just talking to him about what's happened in the past month, past quarter, and what he foresees happening in the future. That's your opportunity to tune in and to send him some questions, okay? The final thing we issue, or he issues, a newsletter that outlines again what's happening on a weekly basis. Okay, this goes out to you on a weekly basis if you subscribe to the program. There, I've said the word subscription. Okay, so how do you find more if you are interested? Well, firstly, we issue a phone number which is on the screen now for you to ring. You ring that number and you just say that you are interested in this scheme. If we're not about, please leave a message, because obviously we're quite busy doing other things as well. So basically, that's how you learn more about this scheme and this program, rather than the scheme, this program, which brings control of investing for wealth into your hands. But first, your first step is to get out of the poverty formula trap. Until you've done that, hold off ringing us. We really do advise that. But once you've done that, or if you're somebody who doesn't get into that trap, because sometimes it's a certain type of personality trait that does that, then basically give us a ring. Give us a ring and see what you can do to start taking control of your wealth and your investments over the medium to longer term. That's me, that's the Time Lord and Lovely Bear here. We look forward to speaking to you. Ring us. Live long and prosper. May the force be with you. Thank you very much for watching.